What's up guys, Mike here, the Detroit Borg, and today we're taking a look at the Surface Studio from Microsoft. This is their very first all-in-one desktop computer. And the version I'm taking a look at here is the fully spec'd out model, which retails for $41.99. So this is a fairly high-end computer with a very specific audience in mind. But this is a really exceptional piece of hardware and design, and we're going to take a close look at it right now. So of course, this is a very expensive computer, and it does come with a very nice box. So the box itself does have some images highlighting its two main positions. The standard desktop view and the drafting position. Now in order to unbox this, we do have to lay it flat. You'll see a little diagram at the top near the handle. Now the first thing we'll have to do here is pull the tabs along the side so we can lift up the lid. Of course, to lift up the lid, you have to push in that handle. Once you lift up the lid, the first thing you'll see here is a lot of styrofoam and the computer itself, which is on this styrofoam pedestal. It looks like a giant tablet wrapped in plastic. Of course, we'll have to move this out of the way, but before we do that, you can see that it actually articulates. So it's in the drafting position when it's shipped, and all you have to do is lift it up out of the way and set it aside and get to the accessories that are also in the box. So we have three boxes to get out of the way. We have the keyboard and the mouse box at the top, so this is a long skinny box. We also have some paperwork which pulls out from the front of the box, and at the bottom of the box we'll find a triangular box that contains the power cable. The power cable itself is very smartly designed. It's actually designed to fit flushly with the back of the computer, so it's not just a standard power cable. The paperwork includes a few pamphlets, including a very glossy pamphlet highlighting some of the uses of the Surface Studio. Inside we'll find a much more practical user manual that explains how to connect it and how to power it on and many of the other features and ports. Now getting to the accessory box, it comes with three accessories: the keyboard, the mouse, and the Surface Pen. So not included is the Surface Dial, which is a separate accessory. I've also purchased this and it is coming later, and if you want to see that video, please let me know. So first up we have the Surface Mouse, which is a fairly conventional mouse. It's all plastic with physical clicks for left and right buttons. We also have a scroll wheel, which unfortunately does not support side scrolling. At the bottom we'll find a battery separator, so this prevents the batteries from making contact until you pull the tab. Now another very cool detail here is that the battery cover is actually magnetic, so it's really easy to remove it and reinstall it. It's just a very slick design. Now although it's nothing really fancy here, I actually really like this mouse. It has a really solid left and right click, which is very important, and the scroll wheel is very responsive and made of metal, so it feels very nice. Next up we have the newest Surface Pen, which is designed to work with a variety of Surface products, including the Surface Studio. The pen itself is all aluminum, has a very nice rigid design, and does have a battery compartment, so it is powered. Now you can remove this by twisting off the top of it, and you'll see that the battery just slides out. The battery itself is a quadruple A battery and should last about a year depending on your use. The pen itself is actually flat on one side, and that's because it can be magnetically attached to the side of the display on both the left hand and right hand side. Also along that side, which is integrated into the rubber strip that protects it from scratching the aluminum, is a button which can be used in a variety of ways depending on the software you're using. Also at the top of the pen is a clickable button. This can be used as an eraser, but if you click it,